In the grand finale of our Canada and Alaska Cruise series, we get a behind-the-scenes look into how a cruise ship keeps all their passengers fed. They say always save the best until last. Sadly, this wasn't the case, as we have our worst dining experience of the cruise, and there's a surprise waiting for us in Vancouver.
Right then, it's our last day on board, isn't it, Paulie Morgan? Where's he gone?
It's very, very sad.
Yes. We're up, we had a bit of a lie-in actually, 9:30, which was lovely, but I think the captain's got his foot down because for the first time we found a little bit of movement, haven't we?
A little bit of bumpity bump.
Yeah, not anything offensive, not making us feel, but it definitely can feel some movement today on our way back through. We're heading towards the inside passage and back to Vancouver. So we've been kindly invited to a galley tour, so we're going to go and head there shortly. And we've also got to, because we've been on Titan tour, we've got to go and meet Frances, our rep, because we have to ignore the disembarkation information that's been given from the ship, because she will give us new disembarkation information so that we stick with the tour and get the coach. So I'll let you know what that's going to be. I hope it's not too early, because we don't like early.
We don't like twirly.
Twirly, no. Yeah. So let's go. So Frances, our rep, has been here every day 9 to 11 if we needed anything, which is always good to know, because they are here.
For those of you who haven't watched the previous episodes of this vlog, this cruise was part of an 18-day tour organised by our travel agent Dan through Titan Travel. We started with land tours of Banff and Jasper before boarding the Rocky Mountaineer, which took us through to Vancouver, where we boarded the Koningsdam. So if you haven't watched these videos yet, why not check them out after this one?
Right, so we've got our labels, we're all set for tomorrow. Obviously we're on a tour, so we need to be the same group as everyone else to make sure that our luggage goes to the coach and has the right labels on when we get to the hotel. So we're just off to the Pinnacle Grill now, where we should be meeting the group for the galley tour, but it looks like we're the first people here. But I just want to show you this. Every day I walk past this arrangement and I love it.
So now, the area of the ship that excites me the most, the galley. Let's see where the magic happens.
I'll hold the door. Okay, please hold the door. And follow me. Just hold the handrail.
Yeah.
So tomorrow is going to be a big day for the provision.
Right.
Okay, so we are expecting 400 pallets of goods. Fresh produce, food, beverages, some general supply items. So for us, the loading day is very critical, because everything has to be in a timely manner, because if we cannot make it on time, ship cannot sail. So that's why when we start in the morning, it has to be very systematically. We offload all the luggages, all the waste from this side, and in the end we need to get all the goods stored in timely manner, then the ship can depart. But of course, sometimes there are things out of our control.
Right.
So
like the strike.
Like a strike.
Yeah. Well, it's chilly willy.
Yeah, we're going to minus 18 now.
Wow.
Go in here?
Yes, let's go ahead. Watch your step, because it may be very slippery.
As you know.
Oh,
Ooh.
you don't want to hang out here too long. Hello, good morning. Whoa.
These are the lobster tails over there.
These are the purpose of here, keeping the temperature when we do the storing. You want to come in? All right. So these are our frozen seafood products. Okay, but tomorrow when you come to this room,
Yeah.
so it will be pretty much food.
Pretty much full.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
How long could you stay in here safely to work? Because it's freezing. Do the guys come and go? They're not in here all the time.
Of course, minus 8 is not for everyone. So, for example, if I stay here, if I stay without jacket here, I can stay half an hour. If I stay with one bottle of vodka, I can stay 2 hours.
Good answer.
So this is our meat preparation room. Okay, we have the fish preparation room downstairs. Okay, so this gentlemen, they get all the chicken, pork, beef, lamb, everything else based on the menu design. So we issue the food like every following third day, 3 days in advance. So we can take the frozen meat defrosted in timely manner, and here they can prepare according to the menu.
Okay.
Yeah. So after this one, all this store here either transfer to the deck 2 team dining and as well as the Lido and specialty dining operation. Yeah. So for example, I'll give you the one more idea about it. Some people may think he need to wear gloves, but obviously not, because the food is not ready to eat.
Yeah.
So when they come on duty, they wash their hand for 30 seconds, minimum 20, but we say 30. And after that, they prepare the food. But any food item, okay, if it's ready to consume, they need to wear gloves to avoid any type of cross-contamination.
He's obviously done that a few times before.
Of course, definitely. But also, I'm proud to say also my team, just recently, just a couple of months ago, we were inspected in Juneau with the United States Public Health.
Yeah.
So we were 100% in compliance.
Nice.
So there was no even the comment to follow up from my team. You know,
wow.
congratulations to all.
That's
You know, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Lovely.
You know, climate is better here, and then you can stay longer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, tomorrow when we do the loading, this place also will be full. Actually, the subject, this room a little bit more than usual, the quantity we have it on hand because of the logistic issues. Because there was a period of time that many items was not available. You hear the strikes, right, with the longshoremen, but also there was a strike also in Coca-Cola as well.
Right, okay.
Now, okay, we find the products, but time to time, again, which is out of our control. If I don't receive the product, at least I can survive
Yeah.
a cruise.
Do you ever pick up supplies in Alaska, or do you just do it in Vancouver?
Everything we do in Vancouver, Alaska, we do the fresh fish.
Yeah.
Carol was very excited to see that they had just enough Clamato juice, the key ingredient in a Canadian Bloody Mary, to last her until the end of the cruise.
Look at the size of the.
Look at those carrots.
Look at the size of the carrots.
Wow. They're huge.
This is my sort of place. I love veg. I love veg. Look at that.
When I pick it up, it needs to weigh more than I think it's going to weigh.
Correct. So, for example, when you tap the watermelon, okay, if the sound is, you know, like solid, is a crunchy, is a better watermelon.
Okay.
Okay. If it's soft, it's almost aged. Okay. I can say the watermelon is not going to be so crunchy. It will be more, I can say, soggy. But you know, when you tap it, it should get the sound like really thick, solid.
Yeah.
This is not actually, this last information I give you is from my grandparents because they were farmers.
Right. Okay.
So when you buy the watermelon, I say melon, okay, cantaloupe or honeydew, so you can look at it, of course outside should be firm, but you need to look at this side, okay, it should be soft. Okay, so you just need to touch here, it should be soft, and then
Sniff it.
you can sniff it and you can smell it. Of course now, because of the COVID, we don't do it, but home, for example, when we buy watermelon or melon, we do like that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not soft. If it's not soft on the back, okay, this means that this needs a little bit more to get ripe.
That's a halibut that I had last night in Rudy's. Well, not that one, obviously. No, it wasn't. It was delicious. Hello.
Now we get a picture of what you're doing the halibut.
Oh my god.
All right, chef, I'll take one, huh? Wow. So let's help me. Okay, let's see. 1 second. Let's go this way. And then we have to go outside for the picture. Oh, I'm sorry, touch me with the fish. Sorry. Okay, let's go outside all together, no?
Wow.
Yeah. Or you want to take now? And we can take a group picture together.
Yes, that'd be good. Morning. Oh, this smells good. Yeah, anybody home? Hello.
Welcome to the bakery.
Look at this. Nice and warm in here. Okay, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
70% of our bread on board is homemade.
70%.
75%. Yeah, from scratch. You see the our flour outside. We averaging 450 to 600 pounds of flour a day.
Wow.
And each day, including every bread, including cookies, bread rolls, everything, we make around 9,000 to 10,000 pieces of bread a day. Just for example, this one. This one is a supper for the dinner.
Yeah.
It's just a one roll, and it is already 1,500.
Wow.
And another roll is another 1,500, so 3,000. Excluded the slice one, excluded the cookies, the buns, slices, everything. 9,000 to 10,000 piece of bread every day.
Wow.
Well, thank you. It's very delicious.
That's because I can eat so much of it. It'll go down next
We
week.
have a two shift, AM and PM night duty. The AM shift is 3 people. We make the lunch and dinner, and the breakfast are the one who bake the croissant early in the morning, the dishes, all the breads, raisin bun, sticky bun, everything you see in the morning.
Lovely.
The 3 guys. Also the cookies, also the mise en place like burger bun, because we do it at night. It's an overnight process because we cannot do it at the beginning.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
I hope you enjoy the bread.
So
Yeah,
how
we
many
have enjoyed the bread.
How many staff in this department? In this
6,
baby?
total of 6.
6 of you that do it round the clock.
Yes.
That's all.
Wow.
That's
So the
crazy.
oven, we have 2 oven, rotating oven and deck oven. So that's the magical moment happened.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, good morning. I was thinking maybe you guys are coming from that side. How are you everyone?
We're good, thank you.
Welcome aboard already done. So welcome to the Galley.
Thank you.
Alright, my name is Galley, I'm the executive on board. So any questions, any doubts, ask this guy. How you been enjoying so far?
Yeah.
Been wonderful.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Alright. So let's start with the two.
All right.
Alright, I'll take you from this side. Which
Yes.
is almost 2,700 guests on board now. But it looks small, but there is around 5 people in here.
Right.
Capable of servicing 2,000 guests.
Yeah. We've had a lovely breakfast in bed. Yeah. Good morning.
You enjoyed the room service?
Yes, very much so. Yeah.
It takes a while from here to reach to the forward of the ship, but they try
Yes.
to deliver hot as possible.
Yeah. No, ours was very, very hot.
Yes, it's quite a long distance.
Long way,
actually.
yeah.
But we have like segregated people, like only for the forward section where they
Right.
have to wear the rollerblades.
Yes.
Just kidding,
Ah,
just
yes.
kidding. You know, it's a long way, but
Yeah.
they're doing absolutely
Yeah.
good job.
I'm making wasabi
How are you?
sushi tonight. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hot.
Look like
Yeah, he's making this up.
he's peeling the yellow beets
For the dinner.
Oh, okay.
with burrata cheese.
What you got? You get to your eyes, make your eyes. He's doing the wasabi. Ah, is that the hardest job on the ship?
I'm not crying for her. I'm crying for wasabi.
No, the hardest job is peeling the onion. It will come around 100 pounds for him.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
The batch cooking, each and every item. When the plates are put on top, to keep the plates, the food hot, we still have by the time the waiter picks up and all this stuff, they will get sail. This is our home, so we protect the environment, the seas and everything. So we do not throw any food on board, off board. If it is need to be thrown, we have this biodigester. What they do is we have enzymes, and we got the pits, which are basically feeding on all this, all the soft food, not the hard one. Hard one in the sense like the like bones, chicken bones, fish bones, they are not been not fed into the biodigesters.
Okay.
Only the soft. So it's a slow process. Every day they take around 30-40 kilos. The machines depends on how capacity. And if it is hungry, they keeps ringing bell. I feed me more, feed me more. And end of the product, after all this digesting with the enzymes. Sorry.
That's okay.
After they spread, so what they do is they have to throw out, right? It's the water that comes out of it. So it will either is hold up in our tanks and is treated properly and then is flushed out. So basically there is no contamination in there. So that's how. So whatever goes out is for the fish and all this stuff. But it's like a thick sludge. Not like a
puree.
It's like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's for the plants.
Sounds better puree, doesn't
Yes. So that's what we do for the cause of the environment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's all from my
Lovely.
side. Any questions from you? And keep enjoying. I will hopefully see you guys again one day.
Yeah.
Sail with us.
Yeah, no, we've had a brilliant time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Isabel, will take.
This is quite a new thing we've seen. Obviously, we won't wash your hands or use your alcohol gel before you get in the restaurant. But look at this, you just put your hands in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm washing my hands.
And what do you do?
Place one hand into the open cylinders. System starts automatically. Remove hands when the water stops. 12 seconds.
Yeah, well, how do you dry it?
There, on the paper. That's cool, isn't it?
I like it.
Yeah.
After a fabulous galley tour, sadly, it was time to pack. Needing cheering up after packing, we had a stroll around the promenade, which on Koningsdam is a full wraparound, which I'm sure you'll know is Carol's favourite. After a lovely promenade walk, we headed back to the cabin to film our suite tour. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's available now. And I also prepared a little treat for Carol before we headed out for the final night on board. Mrs. Morgan Slater, I've drawn your bath for you.
Yes, jacuzzi bath's amazing. Would you like to show them how it works? Woohoo! Look at that. What a treat. And thank you, Mr. Paul.
You're welcome, milady.
Yes, so I'm going to jump in there now. So included in our Have It All package is one specialty dining, and we chose to use that at Tamarind. Now, we'd had such an excellent experience on New Amsterdam at the Tamarind restaurant. We thought it was one of the best specialty restaurants at sea.
We are going the best again, because I think I went out on a limb and said it was the best specialty restaurant.
Because we had such a superb experience.
Amazing.
So we were really looking forward to going back to Tamarind on Koningsdam. So we arranged with the Cruise and Canucks and with Mark and Marie that we'd have a table for 6 and finish the cruise, which we thought would be the highlight.
On a high.
However, we're disappointed to say that actually this was probably our worst dining experience that we had all week.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily of the whole cruise.
And we'll explain why. Now, from a food perspective, the food that we had from starters right through to main course was excellent, absolutely excellent. Menu was good, but what we didn't like was start from finish. We felt like we were rushed. We were a little bit of an inconvenience. Our table was positioned by the bar. And by where people were walking in. So we felt there was lots of activity there. And all we could hear through the dinner was, well, I can't do a noise of a...
They
cocktail maker.
I'll do it for you, honey.
Go on then.
So, as part of the menu, they do an Asian-inspired list of cocktails, which you can only get in Tamarind. So it might have some sake in it, it might have another Asian ingredient, it might have lemongrass, might have all these different things. So it meant that every 5 minutes of the bloke making another cocktail, which was a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But I found that less annoying than the waitress, who was a bit of a personality-free zone, but it's like Carol said, everything seemed like it was a little bit too much trouble.
Very robotic service, very, and what, I was sat there and I thought, oh no, because this is what really irritates me. Paul was still eating and she was clearing the plates around, and you just, you know, that's not what we expect at a specialty restaurant.
No,
that's dining etiquette,
no plate should be cleared off a table until everyone is finished.
And then to rub salt in the wound, afterwards we thinking, you know, let's just get out of here, because we were all sat there feeling a little bit flat, because we thought, let's go, the food was good, but everything else wasn't up to standard. And then it came to just signing. You have to just sign to say you've eaten there, and because it was included in our specialty, in our have it all package, she said, oh yeah, well, yours is included, but yours isn't. And we're like, oh well, that's wrong. No, it's not. I said, honestly, it is wrong, because you've done Pinnacle Grill. I said, well, no, we haven't done Pinnacle Grill. And she was quite argumentative about it. I said, please go and check again. So she went off again. She came back and said, no, you have to pay. I said,
I spoke to my manager and he says you have to pay. I said, well, what I suggest you now do is give him my card back, go and get the manager and send him out here, because obviously we can to and fro with this all night.
Anyway, she went off again. She came back and she said, oh, don't worry, we'll sort it out. And I thought, yeah, that's fine, because I just wanted to get out of there by then. So he said, right, okay, thank you very much. We walked out and we went straight to not Club Orange, for another meal. We went straight to the Neptune Lounge to see Kevin and Diana, who we've talked throughout these broadcasts about how amazing that they've been. I said, look, Kevin, we've just had this experience in Tamarind, just wanted to feedback, but also just wanted to, could you just keep our account, because as you can see, we shouldn't be. He said, no, you shouldn't be charged for that. He said, I don't know what's going on there. He said, but don't worry, I'll keep an eye. And true as Kevin says, which he's been accurate all the way through, nothing appeared on our bill.
But that brings me on to a pro tip. Always, and we've said this to you all before, check your bill, especially on the last night, because the last thing you want to be, and this isn't a criticism of Holland America, this is a criticism every single cruise line we've ever been on. There is always mistakes on certain people's bills. We've had £2,000 worth of art on ours, which we said in the past. There's random charges for drinks, even when you got the drinks package. So always check, because the last thing you want to be is in that queue the morning of disembarkation with like 200 other people arguing the toss because they've charged you for something you haven't had.
Exactly.
So check your bills.
But that was the beautiful thing about being Club Orange, isn't it, and being in the Neptune suite, which is like, oh my god, I wish we could afford to do this every time, but sadly not.
But we can't. As you may have known, the Rolling Stone Rock Room, the band in there, in my humble opinion, is the best band I've ever seen on a cruise ship. Absolutely spectacular. Now, it was a bit different on the last night. I think it came with a title called Roadhouse.
Yes, it did.
So all three venues, each band does 3 sets a night. First 2 sets were country and western inspired sets, with the added bonus of pop-ups from the dance group and
the 4 singers.
didn't change, and they did some good stuff, which was interesting, hearing like a sort of rocky version of Jolene and stuff like that. But then the last set, back to the good old stuff that we loved, and they did what they felt was the highlight of all the stuff they'd done that week. It was absolutely spectacular. I didn't want to leave there, so I didn't.
Watergate does not bother me.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance to see them, and if anybody from Holland America is watching, we will be filling out obviously our form to say what, you know, all the things that we really enjoyed. That band on there, you need to keep them on there for 100 years.
Yes.
Because they're amazing.
They were. I popped out in between the sets to enjoy the outside because we were going through the inside passage, and I will show you some of those clips now. I'm certainly going to miss this balcony, that's for sure. It's been a fabulous, fabulous week on Holland America, and just being out here at the sea this time of evening is one of my favourite things to do. Fabulous.
After another fabulous night of rock, we headed back to our cabin for a coffee on the balcony. Carol had already set her alarm in readiness for the sail into Vancouver.
Right then.
Right then.
Why have you got your arm on the wall?
Well, I'm just leaning there, all casual. For once in Carol's life, this is about take 94 now, because she's lost for words.
I am. I'm so sad to be getting
and I'll
off.
tell you something, I don't want to miss her being lost for words, so I'm going to do this quickly. We're just about to leave our suite. It's been lovely for many, many, many reasons. But
Well, let's just say what's just happened, because there was a knock on the door.
Now she's found some words.
There was a knock on the door, and I thought, oh, it'd be Agus or Ananda, who I've got to give a shout out because they've looked after us so well. And it was a strange man I'd never met before. He said, this is a bit random, he said. There's a man on the dockside with an orange hat shouting, can you go and knock on the Neptune Suite doors, because we've got to meet Paul and Carol, because we're some of their biggest fans. And we're like, oh, okay. And he said, does that make any sense to you? I said, yeah, strangely it does.
Well, not the man with the orange hat, we didn't know who he was.
But anyway, so we went out on the balcony, and there was a man and a lady with an orange hat on, and it's actually Reese Williams, who have been waiting there since 7:30 to say hello. He's actually getting on the they're both getting on the Nordam, and have booked a Neptune Suite, so I hope you have a fab time. So thanks for doing that, guys. It was lovely to have a brief chat with you. Yes, so that was a great surprise. But sadly, we're off. We've had a fantastic time visiting Canada, Alaska. Holland America have been amazing. Koningsdam's been a beautiful ship. And being in a Neptune suite, if we had the budget to do this, we would do it every time, wouldn't we?
I'm just looking at you because you were lost for words and you haven't shut up now for about 10 minutes straight.
Yes.
We look forward to bringing you all our videos.
Yes, so
charting this wonderful journey.
Yes.
Charting this wonderful journey really soon. We hope you enjoyed this Canada and Alaska series as much as we enjoyed making it. Next up is our amazing trip to New York, including our first ever transatlantic cruise on Cunard's Queen Mary 2. So make sure you're subscribed and have pressed the notification bell so you won't miss a thing.